It's time to do it. The stream to end all streams. Well, the stream to complete the candy castle. Just a sec. Telling my free labor, I mean my Minecraft friend that I'm starting the stream because she is helping me as we absolutely complete the candy castle. And look what I made. I made a little chocolate island. Just a little improvisation because if you stand back there, the castle goes out of render distance. And if you stand up too close, you can't see all the castle. So I just made this little viewing island uh, to look at the entire castle as I complete it. Does that kind of give off a chocolate vibe? I tried to make a chocolate island with a chocolate tree. Yum. I usually name the sponsor further into the stream, but I'm going to name it right now. And the sponsor is you. And no, I'm not talking to anyone by me. I'm literally talking to you, the viewers. I have reached 100 subscribers. And if you've subscribed, it is literally because of you. So thank you very much. I do want to continue this channel. So subscribers are important to me. And I don't want to stop at 100. I want to get a lot of subscribers because I do enjoy playing Minecraft with friends. I enjoy playing Minecraft alone sometimes, but I also enjoy streaming and making videos of Minecraft. I don't just mean Minecraft itself, but I like making the videos, choosing out the nice music for it, or just doing more casual streams like this. And if any of you followed me, you know the reason that I'm doing this stream is just to give a little transparency on how I do this in survival. And that is just one block at a time. You see those smooth time lapses? And really, all I'm doing is editing out some of the silly shenanigans that I do, like instead of building them, falling off the edge into the water. But I do this all in survival, and I'm going to be releasing um, eventually a time lapse of this. It's going to be a pretty long one. And it'll be nice. But what really made my day more than finishing this castle is you guys subscribing and actually enjoying my stuff. I always read the comments. I haven't been replying to all of them, and I need to do that. But yeah, you guys enjoying this means the world to me. And I want to say if you ever have thought maybe I can make something on YouTube and show it off, now that I've reached this point, I can say you absolutely can. You don't even need to change what you're doing. For Minecraft, you can just roll the cameras, do a bit of editing, and post what you're good at. Everyone is good at something in Minecraft, whether you're the fastest tree puncher or you're the best at building a dirt hole in the side of the wall as your starting area. Uh, whether you've had a clutch moment. Those kind of things are where you want to always run the camera just in case you catch that. I used to think that everything I needed to do had to be content creator worthy, but sometimes just rolling the camera and not having anything but then a special moment coming up has been some of my best videos. Another reason I'm streaming building the candy castle is because it has, I would say, guaranteed interesting footage. Like, I'm not just, sitting back and just going like this on one screen and running it for 10 hours to try to get one or two views. I'm actually doing something pretty substantial and delicious that makes me hungry, which is building this castle. And I've got to say, I'm not done. A lot of times after I do a big project and post a lot about it, I'll go back and do a lot more to it. The details. A big project is just almost never done, never complete. You can always add something more to it, or even a small project. Like a pretty good example is my my ore mountain. I've just added in a lot of smaller details here and there, more details than most, starting to fill in some of the more out of the way things. I've even started making something in the mountain, which is start into an obstacle course. And just so you know, I'm going to be making a massive obstacle course in my mountain that everyone on my server can try out. That's going to be it's not going to be one I record because if I record it, it will give away what the obstacle course is. It's just for fun. And I have a mixture of that stuff I'm going to record and stuff I just do for fun. Uh, but I'm not going to record. Doing this Candy Castle live on stream has been so much fun. At first, I thought I just have to talk about my Candy Castle, but now I'm just talking about everyday things with you guys. But yeah, this video was sponsored by you. 100 subscribers. Let's go. Right now, what I'm making is hot chocolate. I had to think of towers for the Candy Castle and things in cylinders. And or things in tall squares, and I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. Um, done for towers, hot chocolate, cake, bottles, glasses, tarts. Well, you can see for yourself. I'm going to do more stuff on the outside, but what I'm going to do on the inside is interiors. I tried to think, do I want a few big interiors or a lot of small interiors? Right now, I'm leaning towards a lot of small interiors, 100 rooms, maybe a couple big parts, but portioned like, the stereotypical castle is with the armory here, the stables there, the garrison there, the throne room there, the storage here and there. And I'm actually going to look at real examples, but I'm going to make them like everything else sweet themed. So the throne room might be made of peppermint, and the armory might be made of sugar. Just a lot of different sweet things. For a lot of these desserts, I've had to use desserts shaped like towers or walls or stuff. But I think that in my candy castle, it'll be not so much about the shapes of sweet treats, but the colors. The pinks, the peppermints, the fruit. It's not just going to be candy. It's going to be everything sweet out there. And since it's going to be 100 rooms, here's what I want you to do. And I'm also going to say this in the time lapse. If you don't see candy or sweets on the outside, then let me know what desserts you like that would have good colors. And good, I don't mean brown and plain. I mean flashy colors like jam, red glazed terracotta, or red and white for mints, frosting and stuff. Let me know what kind of interiors you'd like to see. I got 100 ideas. I'd probably not be able to use them all, but even one or two. If there's something you want to see, now's your chance to get one of your ideas possibly into a make-a-build. Yeah, I never turn down getting advice or advice on how I can improve a build. Um, One of the things I think is important as a builder is to be able to take feedback. If you're not willing to hear, hey, maybe you need to improve on this, then or friends who can be candid enough, uh, you could be missing out on a lot of things that could help you improve. Having said that, my my friends are way too nice. Uh, yeah, people on the server know that yeah, I'm live streaming. I have the chat toggled off so I can't see what they say in a public chat. If they're asking, "Oh, what's your YouTube name?" Well, you know, Just look up Rainy Cat on YouTube. So I think I have one of the easier names to guess based on my based on my name. I think it's like Rainy Cat Zero, something like that. Nice foaming hot chocolate. Mm, like that. Hot chocolate in cold weather, or just when you're cold, is delicious. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, these little details. I'll probably uh later make this kind of a puddle of hot chocolate that's spilling down to here. At first I was making little details like that, then I realized if I just pause and don't finish the main part and just concentrate on these details that take hours and hours, I'll never get it done. So it was my decision to just finish the basic of basics with it and then add the details in later. I'm noticing a lot of I made this in creative. I must have made it where gravity blocks like brown concrete with powder don't fall. So I'm just gonna fill these in so they have survival support. I've asked a lot about what people's favorite food is that's sweet, but I might have not explored as much as I wanted about what drinks are good. I did sodas. I did hot chocolate. Light gray terracotta. Hmm. Do I have that? Hi, Dakota. Are you on the server right now? I have the public chat turned off, so if you say anything there, I can't see it. But if you PM me in game or YouTube chat, then I can see it. Right now, I'm just making hot chocolate. And look, I'm almost done with the castle. It's, Brock is helping me. Hey, Evelyn. And hey, William Van Belzen. Okay, I don't know who either of you are. I'm sure I know by your Minecraft names. And if you're not Minecrafters on this stream, then on this server, then welcome. I don't know how you found this stream. Maybe it's trending at the top of the search results if since I said Jerry Jones, owner of the Dallas Cowboys, and Jack Black were sponsoring this stream. And I promise that's actually 100% true. I know I'm not going to be liable in any way, maybe, if I claim false sponsors. I actually went and even looked at that. I was like, is anything going to come of me saying that? Not right now, but that might come to bite me later. And according to reliable sources, okay, I just use ChatGPT. According to reliable sources, if I make it obvious that I'm joking and I in no way try to seriously profit from it, then it should be all right because YouTube moderation has a sense of humor. Which is why I say, yeah, I really am being sponsored by those people. Thank you. Thank you, Jack Black. Thank you so much. Hmm. If I had to if I had to have the coolest sponsor ever, I'd want to who'd I'd want the person who made those Minecraft villager skits, where they animate the villagers. There's like the one with the creaking where they're running around. Those hilarious skits where they kind of tease the updates with the villagers going around and having stories. If anyone knows what those are, you are the number one fan. Oh, by the way, for anyone, someone was like, "Do you have everyone help you during these big things and don't do it yourself?" And the answer is, in the cinematic time lapse, absolutely. Haven't you seen other people zipping around in the background doing the work I should be doing for me? You'll see a lot of that in this one. I don't exclude it. And there's one reason I do that. Um, huh? Wait, did I configure the wrong one? Oh, yes, I did. There are 243,318 reasons why I'm having other people help me on this one. If I had to name 3 people to help me in terms of sheer block placement, I would probably say Brock, Lonely Platypus, although he might be on a little bit of a vacation right now. Um, and then there's likely candidates like um, Willy Bone. I think. Oh, hey, Dakota. Welcome. I didn't notice that. I was gonna grab something. I forget which block I was supposed to grab. What was it? Um, oh my gosh. Thank you. You sure you don't want to keep this for yourself? Because I'll be able to get the these are one of the seasonal seasonal heads, right? That you can get with the bowls at Spawn Vendor. Hey, Muffin. Oh, thank you so much. Uh, you know what? This isn't even going on my normal shelf. This will go somewhere in the candy castle. I mean, come on, a purple pumpkin or magenta pumpkin, that'll fit in perfectly. Yeah, thanks. But yeah, the top block placers who I would enlist, probably Brock. Uh, just so many map arts, so many beautiful map arts. Uh, great at massive block placement. Lonely Red Platypus, if he was active at the time. Um, possibly Donut, but Willy Bone. Willy Bone is the one making the Minas Tirith castle, right? Wait, you're Willy Bone? Oh, oh yeah. I maybe I should have guessed that. That is so funny, and you're here on my stream. Uh, yes, you are the one making that gargantuan thing. By the way, it's not bigger than mine until you finish it. If you keep it a dead project half finished, then it is not officially bigger than mine. But once you complete it, it will be bigger than mine. Okay? So I do not like seeing ambitious projects half done and then left as dead projects. You'd better get this done, and then I'm pretty sure you'll have the biggest castle on the server. Yeah, yeah, that's what Donut said about their stuff. Don't do a donut. I don't trust anyone anymore with that. Donut, finish it! Donut! Donut! And if you're wondering what I mean by donut, it's not it's not one of the donuts on my castle. It's uh maybe it's this one. Yeah, it is a player donut. I think the T is the number 7. Mm. I measured my castle. It's bigger than this island and this cathedral. It's not as big. It almost fills up this entire hole. It's a little smaller than this entire hole. Anyway, as amazing as this progress is, it'll never be finished. unfortunately. Makes me so sad when I see just a massive project and then it dies. Oh, say la vie. Cream sniping. Yes, this is schematic of Minas Tirith, minus Minas Tirith, uh, from Lord of the Rings. Um, one of the strongholds of the of Middle Earth. One of the most populous and great cities that have withstood Sauron. And if you know nothing about Lord of the Rings, it's the city where that old stupid guy runs flaming off the bridge and dies, and everyone cheers because of it. I think this is the part where, you know what? Uh, yeah. Um. Okay. I don't really know what to say following that up. I was in the mood. I was in the mood to do whatever that just was. I'm not gonna lie. I read Lord of the Rings, and I'm proud that I remember like 0.01% of the names in it. And I mean 0.01 outside of, the Hobbits and Gandalf, Viggo Mortensen, and Sean Bean. No one has read every single page of Lord of the Rings. I am an avid reader. I pore over every word from beginning to end. But when it's 5 to 10 pages about the beautiful landscape and what this field of wheat looks like, and it goes into loving detail about it for like 2 pages, the ripeness of the wheat and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I skimmed. You can give me the cliff notes on every minute detail about the landscape. It's like, I just need one. Okay, I can handle 1 page of the hill, but it's almost an achievement to write 10 pages about the hill they're walking towards. If you found someone who's read every single page of Lord of the Rings, I want them to quote back to me that part where I made the mistake of reading all 5 pages about the wheat field. And then I'll believe it. Uh, but what they did do well in the movie was they combined the same amount of effort into the movie, which is one of the reasons it's so great. Like, they got this specialist who had studied medieval armor all his life and stuff, and they got that person as, like, the project manager to work with people who actually knew how to make medieval armor. And they didn't just do CGI and CGI armor, they made the armor. Thousands of pieces of armor. And those people were real. Thousands of people. And then imagine, beyond making that and taking the years to make all that stuff, trying to get the day where everyone coordinates to show up and do that. I have a hard time getting a dozen people into a server-wide minigame. So could you imagine how it'd be? Hey, everyone, you thousands of people, get into your armor and show up at this exact minute and coordinate to make this scene. I know it's not quite like that, but it's just a good example of you can't duplicate hard efforts. Like, they made the doors and stuff to Hobbiton. They made 2 Hobbit holes, one that was big, and then Frodo and Bilbo were on it, and one that was small. So Ian McKellen, who's playing Gandalf, would be bumping his head against the light ceilings. I'll remember that. But do you want to give a oration on those Rolling Hills part, like the 5 pages or the 10 pages of wheat fields? I'm not gonna lie, there is one substantial part I forget, and I know because everyone who's read the books is like gas and is like, how could you forget that character? And that character is Tom Bombadil in the books. Uh, Apparently he was a great character. I even after learning from multiple people, what, you read the books and you say you don't remember Tom Bombadil? I still haven't bothered to look it up, but I might be peer pressured into it. Because I'm still getting, oh, the best part about the book that they left out of the movie is Tom Bombadil. And it's like, I literally know his name, not because I remember him, but because book readers like myself keep on roasting me for forgetting who he is. Was he in one of the hill parts? I feel like maybe he was. Maybe I skipped over him in one of the dissertations of the landscape. Maybe. Well, fun connection between Lord of the Rings and Minecraft the movie. Can anyone tell me what it is? And I don't even mean the books. I mean the Lord of the Rings movie and the Minecraft movie. I'm gonna say it in a minute if no one gets it. Was the Minecraft movie shot in New Zealand? I don't know. Well, I will tell you the thing I'm thinking. It's Jack Black. There's a hidden scene on the box set of the DVDs for Lord of the Rings. Not that DVDs exist anymore. Of a Jack Black parody where he's in the Council of Elrond with Sarah Michelle Gellar. Little bit of a warning. It's a little PG-13, not R PG-13, which is why some people might not know about it. It's just a few minutes. Kind of like it is Saturday Night Live, so it's kind of like that where you might not want to watch it, but it's really funny. Watch it if your parents let you watch Saturday Night Live, or if you don't live with your parents and you allow yourself to watch Saturday Night Live. But Jack Black, Lord of the Rings. But it was fun. You pressed, I think you pressed like up on a menu where there was no up option, but then it went to the secret video thing. Jack Black is I was lying about Jack Black sponsoring this live stream. In fact, he ruined one of my builds. Like, before the Minecraft movie came out, I built the nightmare looking sheep. And people would go to it and they'd be like, and I'd always introduce it as like the best build on Minecraft. And they'd be like, oh, the movie's gonna stink. This sheep is horrible. And I didn't watch the movie with everyone else, but suddenly when I'm taking people going to it after the movie comes out, they're like, oh, Jack Black was great, and that sheep's so cute and funny. And it's like, cute and funny? What happened? Is the movie actually good? It was funny because the trailer made it look so bad. And it is bad, but it's bad in the best way possible. It's the good kind of bad. It's just, how I'd sum it up, is it's an enjoyable way to spend 2 hours. 2 hours of your life you'll never get back, but hey, you won't mind it. It's funny bad. And then somehow the thing where I was laughing at people screaming in horror, they're all like, oh, that's cute. It's like, stop. No. No. Why did the movie have to be good? Then I watched it and I was like, okay, I don't mind. But I can't jump scare people with the sheep anymore. But it's good. Microsoft finally found a way to truly monetize having Minecraft. And that is a win for everyone, because in the end, companies do stuff for money. They're not doing it because we love Minecraft or they love Minecraft. They're doing it because we love Minecraft and they can monetize that. Which means there were rumors if they couldn't find a way to monetize it, they'd start charging a monthly subscription to play Minecraft, which I don't believe, but there were talks. They were desperate to find a way to monetize it. And this makes it so they don't have to, because someone said, "Is there going to be a Minecraft 2?" My answer to that was, "Is there going to be a Minecraft 20?" Although they stopped calling it, that after like 5 sequels, and it's like Minecraft Neo Genesis or Minecraft Attack of the Clones. But there is going to be so many more movies. Now that they know it makes money. And every one of them is going to be watched, either to laugh at how bad they are or enjoy how good they are. I'll hand it over. Mm, there's no gratitude. There's only selfishness and explanation. Grass from Solar's compound. You know what would be hilarious? If this was just normal grass and you just labeled that and it wasn't from Solar's and you were just laughing at me as I put up normal grass. That would be so funny. But that one's not candy related, but it's going into my memento stuff. I have a special stuff on the ship in my storage room. Thank you. If people want to know my opinion on Solar, she is the best server owner of all time. Since she made a pale garden for me, big enough where I could do my Western black and white movie. Heard someone talking about it earlier. They wanted to see a vanilla pale garden, and I was like, I don't think this would be an accurate representation of what a vanilla pale garden would look like. But if Solar added Claimfly to the server, not only would she be the best server owner as she is now, she would be the best human being in the world, exceeding all my friends and family, and even my own high opinion of myself. Claimfly. Who wants to be known as the best human being in the world? To at least one person, Solar. Uh, Claimfly on this server. Oh my gosh, look at this build. How, how much better would it have been if I could have Claimfly for it? Okay, if you don't want my brown nosing, if that's doesn't matter to you, I will make another castle on this server if you add Claimfly. And if you don't, then I will I will find out where you live. I mean, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want claim fly like that. Oh wait, I'm live streaming. Never mind about that. Yeah, almost done with all of this. You know what? I've been just looking at my own hot chocolate. Let's look. Oh my gosh, Brock almost has these done. These are the little things that I'm going to be adding. You know, this cake already has little things, but a lot of this other stuff kind of lacks it. And I'm going to fill those in with, gonna fill those in. I'm sorry if I'm, not paying much attention to you, Dakota. I get in the mode. Like, one time I was building, and I literally bumped noses as I'm walking around with Interloper, who'd been standing there for who knows how long. Uh, Half the time I notice Interloper is when someone else at my base is pointing him out. And the thing is, I don't have people at my base half the time, so he's probably been there a lot more. And I'm just not noticing him, but people are noticing him. And what I feel for that is pity. Like, how many times must he have wasted standing in the background and me just being totally oblivious to him or something? That's why I I nominated Interloper as Player of the Month to express my gratitude for probably the hours and hours he stood around my base not being seen compared to all the hours where someone said, "Hey, Interloper is 10 blocks away from you." And he doesn't walk up to be noticed. So, more power to him. Someone asked me when I nominated Interloper, don't you mean don't they need to contribute to the server to be nominated? And my answer is, yeah, he's contributed. He's made me laugh. It's a good gimmick. Just makes the server a funnier place. Who doesn't like Interloper? Except for, the people who've had to go to the hospital due to arrhythmia from the jump scares he is. You found my base every day? Well, hmm. There's only 3 ways to get into my base. The first one is RTPing nearby it. Having a home set here or being invited by me. Because there is actually, just flying from where you are to where this is, it has a bouncy wall all around it. Not everyone knows that. Oh, it's next to your base. Have you ever, The wall. In fact, there was the bouncy wall running right through here, but just yesterday I extended it out so it wouldn't be cut in half because people would be visiting and then smashing their face against the bounce band barrier, which went clean through this. So to just make things easier and not have people smashing their face against red particles, I decided to move it back. Okay, I finished this. Wow. I spent 100 days in Rainy Space. I did spend 100 days in Rainy Space. Wait, did I just did I just refer to myself in the third person? Brock, do you want to do the cotton candy trees down there? You know, the ones on top of the blueberries? For some reason, even though they're way below, I haven't done those. Thank you so much for doing. Wait, there's not another hot cocoa. Oh, no. Please no. Oh no, no. Oh my gosh, there's more. I mean, no, there's not. I don't see them. I don't see them. It's not there. I was wondering why I had so much snow blocks and smooth quartz left. I mean, I enjoy building. I enjoy building this build. It makes me so happy. I mean, I'm not crying. You're crying. You're crying. How about you do anything you want? You can do a hot cocoa, or you can do the candy cane trees or the strawberries. Show me your base. I want to see it, Dakota. I want to see if I recognize it. I'm pretty sure I know which one your base is, but I might be wrong. Right now. Yes. Right now is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Oh my gosh. Look at this adorable bite-sized castle. This is so cute. I can't even stand it. I'm sorry if I call it bite-sized, but most castles, except for Minas Tirith, at this point look tiny to me. That's kind of used to now. Mega-sized marshmallow goo, melty sticky chocolate, and towers of frosting. What is this? I do. I do. Well, Brock works hard on my castle. I'm gonna slack off and look in your build and leave her to try. I mean, thanks, Brock. Thanks so much. You want to have your mementos lined up like I do. Hanging in item frames. I have trust here. I'll come here afterwards and, off stream while it's not recording to catch me. I'll just, go through your shulkers, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I would never steal. No pressure. No pressure at all to give me trust. Yep. Where's your netherite blocks? Which one is it in? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm out of here. Saving your ender chest. Goodness gracious. What a sweat. What a sweat. You should put in one of these shulkers and then give me trust. And, just so I can help you out in organizing them. I mean, I'm going back to my base, but if you can reconsider that trust, transferring where your netherite blocks are, then you just give me a call. I know exactly how I can help you with that situation. It's a good location. Right on top of a hill. One of the things that makes a build look better is just choosing the correct location. Like, that's the whole reason I made this island right here. So you could see the castle. This is the perfect area, but it's a chocolate island, which is nice in itself. But the point is, people now have a viewing platform to see it. So, where you place a build can make it look 10 times cooler if you choose the right spot. I don't have a place to Duck's place, but Duck is a good example of how placing the builds correctly. It's amazing. Huh? Be careful there. It's not as bad as Minas Tirith, but there's some height. Oh, you have a... Oh, okay. No, 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 no. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. That is so nice of you, but that is really nice. Thank you, Dakota. You're not gonna let that despawn, are you? No, you take it back. You take it. Grab it before it despawns. That is good. You take it back. I was just joking about the whole netherite thing. Maybe. But no, I really was. I know you weren't. You're wonderful. You were serious in your offer. But I was not. I was not serious in uh pretending I'd pinch your netherite. Um, wait, why do I feel like, why am I feeling like I'm the bad guy for saying no? What, what is this situation? Y- Yes, yes, you can give it to me. Wait, I don't understand this. Why am I, this makes no sense. Wait, why are you how are you the bad guy for giving me netherite? This is, this is so in reverse of what should, you, oh my gosh. You know what? I'll show you what I'm gonna do with it. There is something I need it for. Gosh. Interior. You're the worst, Dakota. And the best. Simultaneously. Gift for Rainy. The gift for Rainy label is going away. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, you know what? Can I mean, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, by the way, this is my lush interior, the inside of my mountain that's right behind the can. You see, you're too far away. You're not on the chocolate island. It doesn't render in. Wait, what just happened there? Am I bad for taking netherite or am I good? Is Dakota bad? I have no idea. I give up. By the way, when I realized that I had to do the um hot chocolate in the back, that was not cries of despair and exhaustion. It was cries of delight. I hope you heard the delight in my voice when I realized I had to spawn this in the back as well. Wait, no! You gave me netherite blocks. How does that makes no I'm still, you're the good guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Oh wait, no, you told me to I don't. Hmm. Feel like I'm going to wait. Don't do a dramatic ending quite yet. It can't be a dramatic ending um without dramatic music. Yeah, give me just a sec. Um ah, music. Mm, where is it? Mm, wait. Okay. Just need this right here. It's right here. This is totally relevant to the Minecraft castle build, by the way. Let's do a close-up shot of a smooth panning of Dakota exiting. Goodbye. That's so bad. It's so. Can you guys on the stream hear that music, by the way? I'm not sure if I have in-game sounds turned on. I'm so happy you can hear that beautiful, beautiful song. Let's see. About another round. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyone who TVs to me in the next minute who has not gotten a lava chicken disc from me will get one right now. Next minute. Yes. Well, enjoy number 2. And I think there's a delay on my stream, like by 30 seconds, so technically the next minute and a half for me. Okay? Oops. Yeah, that one. There you go. Well, thank you for watching the stream. What? You're not going to TP to me, Brock? Oh, wait. You might have 1 or 2 lava chicken discs. I was actually saying that second part to Evelyn. The first part was you. The second part was Evelyn. Oh, yeah. I was working on the hot chocolate. You know, I am my own worst enemy. I finally managed to get. I was inflicting that song on people because I had it stuck in my own head. So I wanted them to share my suffering. But by doing that, I got it stuck in my head again. Wait, okay. I could have sworn it was. Oh, okay, okay. I could have sworn that was Rayok. Am I blind? I'm gonna make 100 or a dozen rooms in my candy castle. I'm going to completely and absolutely cheat and ask the best interior builders on here to do it for me. I don't even mean place the blocks that I designed. Like, I'm asking for rock. I mean, just make it themselves. And one of them just TP'd to me. Uh, Soviet Son is another clear candidate. Neil would be perfect for just, you know what? I wouldn't even mind if he just put his children's hospital directly into my castle, but it has to be candy style, not cannibalism like yours is. Yeah. Who else is great at interiors? Brock? Donuts. That Christmas Shulker map art hunt is incredible. Um, there are a lot of good interior people, but I generalize. Everyone has at least one incredible interior in them. One that just turns out a million times better than it should. There are some people who have consistent excellency in interiors. Emmy. Hmm. I didn't know banana was good. You see, I've been on this server for like a year, and I still don't. I still find new builds and builders and people who do crazy stuff, and it's like, when did you start that? And they're like, a decade ago. And it's like, oh, so I just learned about. I just learned about it. Is there anyone who tried to TP to me? The minute, well, the minute and a half is over. But just making sure I didn't miss anyone who, for some reason, the people who somehow thought having a copy of Chicken Disc would improve their life. You guys enjoy that. Uh, I don't know. I've been here for a year. Well, to be exact, a year and 3 months. Oh, so you went under a transformative stage when you got Lava Chicken. You reached the next level. I'm glad. I'm so happy that happens. And absolutely no pressure to at least build one of the interior rooms of my castle since I'm saying it live on stream. No pressure at all. None whatsoever. Oh, by the way, here's my pale build, and here's kind of the interior I do. I mean, it's okay. But then here's the interior Rayok did and thought it up themselves. And it had to be all black, white, and gray blocks and whoops daisies there. And it really looks just like a normal interior, except somehow. It's hard because you can't use chests, you can't use barrels, containers, you have to think up different things. Um, 695 days. That's wonderful. The server never resets, so anything you build is still here. That's what I like about this server. Not just that it will never reset, but that the server owner actually said it will never reset. It always made me nervous when I asked, does this server reset? And they're like, we haven't reset and don't have any plans to reset. Because that means they might, but Solar was just like, it will never reset. And it's like, okay, this is the server for me. I just don't want all these builds going up in smoke. I mean, Solar kind of sounded like a hitman. Like, she'd hire a hitman to kill anyone who might try to reset her server. That's the kind of thing I can get behind. Oh, good night. Solar is a hitman. Hmm. You know, that's actually a pretty, a theory with plenty of evidence behind it. Solar being a hitman. And I say that in the most complimentary way possible. It's because I'm traumatized. My last server, I built this fully automated redstone storage room that sorted every item except non-stackables. But every single item, and you have to set up so much redstone for that. Like, I spent half a year on it. And they were like, we're gonna reset a little early after half a year. And right after I'd made it, they reset it. Right after I made my first castle, or almost made it, they reset it. Right after I made my first lush cave base, they reset it a year later. My first steampunk thing. Eventually I was just like, no, I can't deal with this. And I like playing on servers. I don't do single player. I do a little bit when I'm designing something in single player, but that's literally then I build it on a server. And I was just like, enough of this heartbreak, because that's what it was when they were deleting my mega builds. So I came here. And they're like, oh, we stopped doing that. You can come back. And it's like, ah, too late. Found a better server. More active. No. Well, I do. But I feel like I'm going to get hopelessly sidetracked if I do that right now. I need to suffer and build this hot chocolate. I mean, enjoy building this hot chocolate. I'm going to enjoy it to death. I'm going to enjoy it till I start bleeding and crying tears of blood. Yeah. That was a sigh of enjoyment because of how much I'm enjoying this. I completely forgot the back. I really wanted to go for hot and foamy with with this, and I think I got it down with the white stained glass and the brown stained glass. Because you know how in hot chocolate, sometimes when it bubbles, it's not just white foam, it's also brown from the chocolate. I swear to God, as soon as you said that, I looked at the tab list for Interloper. No one's watching me. I was gonna say, I'd know you by your, I don't know you, Evelyn, but I'd know you by your Minecraft name, but I totally take that back. I also don't know you by your Minecraft name. That is what's fun about this server. You find out about people who've been around for a while or a little or a lot. Even at this part. Thought I'd met everyone. Be quiet. No one's watching me. I do have to ask you guys one favor if you TP to my base. Please don't TP anyone anyone else. Even if they're a good friend. Having said that, you're watching my stream, Evelyn. I would have invited you if you wanted anyway, but I think you wanted to sneak up on me. So I appreciate the I like pranking people, but important thing about pranking is you have to be willing to take it back. I don't like it when someone pranks me and then I prank them and they, poke them and they bleed and they're like, why did you prank me? Why did you jump scare me? And it's like, so you can give, but you can't take it. Yeah, that's why I'm always up for shenanigans with someone else or against me or towards someone else. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But not everyone's welcome to my base at any time because, especially the people who see my diamond waterfall and they're one-day players and they start asking for handouts. That is why I do not bring people to my base. Especially after the diamond waterfall, as soon as they see it, it's like, you're so rich, why don't you give me a little bit of that? So I'm cautious about who I invite to my base. I don't invite unranked players even, which might be a little prejudice, but I don't trust it. Hey, it's me, Chin are ya GQ? Oh my gosh. I don't even blame you if you either unsubscribe or don't subscribe for how I try to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, I'm usually good with that, but I'm lost. So, I know I saw you on the tablet somewhere. Yeah, right? Somewhere. I'm gonna call you Usmi. Sorry. Yeah, see, I think the glass does a pretty good job of looking like, that frothy foam you get when it's all bubbling up in hot chocolate. I mean, I meant to do that. That was deliberate. How? That was also deliberate. Thank you, Rock. That is very sweet of you. Very sweet of you. Yuck, yuck. Yeah, doesn't that look like foam? The glass, kind of, around the marshmallows? My God, that's a pretty good job. And it's always fun using a block I don't use much. I don't really use much brown stained glass. Oh, right. Yeah. I thought there's this Usimisi that I've seen recently on chat list. I thought you were. I mean, I knew that was you. I was just joking. I was just testing you. Naturally. Gonna put a totem on your half hand already. How did I lose? Oh yeah, I did a Ministerious off the thing. Yeah. That chest plate really didn't help to avoid popping my totem. But the problem is, for anyone who's not on the server, totems are insanely hard to acquire. You have to go through this entire dungeon run to even get a single totem. They're the most valuable, expensive commodity on the server. Pretty sure, like, a stack of diamond blocks are charged to get a single totem. And I'm telling that to everyone. This is a total pay to win server. You need to spend $50 to get a single totem, so it's very unfortunate that I popped mine, but I did it for the sake of the stream, just to amuse you guys. I'll get a netherite package with a single totem when I have the money. Wait, you're watching my I mean, no, it's not a lie. It's not a lie. It's not that I'm just being lazy, it's that it's just that hard to acquire and expensive. Yeah, on the server. It is, man. You have to go through this whole trial to get a single totem. You have to either pay for a netherite package. I think it includes one. Maybe, at most. Yeah. Yep. So expensive. Yeah, exactly. Wait, now netherite inglet costs 1,500 blocks to buy, so that, that netherite block that, I was given, I'm just pulling out the calculator. Oh my gosh. You are the bad guy, Dakota Dev. You're gonna call in that $13,500 I owe you, aren't you? It was all part of your master plan. I am totally messing with you. Uh, I could go right now and well, let's see that. There we go. Thanks for the free totem. I think totems are either free or they cost like 1 diamond. Um, 1 diamond. I realize I better say that before someone in chat. I have chat toggled off. Start saying I'm selling totems and only for a stack of diamond blocks. You saw what Rainy Cat, the YouTuber, said. Stack of diamond blocks. That's a deal. 2 totems. Yeah, they're free. That better be a everlasting totem, the kind where it stays in your hand and even after you use it, it still stays there. Your government name. Don't you mean like your legal name? Government would imply like the code name given to you by the government. Oh my gosh, if you do get scammed out of your organs to get 1 totem on this server, then I take no responsibility for perhaps misrepresenting the cost of a totem. My legal name is actually Rainy Cat, first name Rainy, last name Cat, and in real life, I am actually an anime cat girl with blue hair and cat ears. I look exactly like this. I don't even mean a real version. I'm actually pixelated in a IRL. You'll know me as soon as you see me. Anime cat girl. It's not at all a misrepresentation of my real looks or my real. Oh my gosh. I hate you. I mean, ha 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 ha. That didn't jump scare me. It jump scared you. You found out. You mean on my claim? No, 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 no. No, oh my gosh. Oh, did I do that with a fort? Yes, I did. It's gone. Oh my gosh, and I don't have anywhere that I can get ice. It's also a rare commodity on this server. You know, when you sold your kidney, I actually had it sourced to myself. And it's not even to do a life-saving surgery. It's like might be a little old for some viewers, but it's like Hannibal Lecter, where in that one movie where he's a cannibal, he's like, I'm going to have something to eat, kidney and fava beans with a glass of red wine. And you find out that Anthony Hopkins actually made up that red wine bit. And it just sounds so diabolical, not just having it, but eating someone's kidney with a glass of red wine. So I'm just literally, getting it for brunch. I'd be so impressed if that was before the ice vendor. So much of this ice I got before the ice vendor. Did a big grind. A lot of it I got after it was cheap as dirt, though. Turn on. Oh, whoopsie daisies. Fuck. Uh. Good luck, man. If oh my gosh, if I'm toggling on chat and someone says something in it that's Hannibal Lecterish, then I'm going to toggle it back off. I'm completely trusting you here. Maybe. I mean, I thought there was going to be something momentous happening in public chat. Is it just turn on public chat for the sake of turning on public chat? I'm sorry, I can't have public chat turned on. To put it extremely, extremely mildly, uh, that decision burned me once. And the worst part is, I didn't even notice it. It was being pointed out to the people in my stream. And if you're wondering where that burn is in chat, good luck, because you'll have to go through hours of me placing blue stained glass to ever find it. My earlier streams, let me tell you, if you think these ones are boring, well, they're nothing compared to 3 to 4 streams of this. Mention the people who are just great at sheer block placement, like Only Red Platypus, Brock. There's a lot. Resinous, Donuts. And being able to place a lot of blocks is as many as they do. Not just 1,000, but tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands is a talent in itself. Simply because if you like it, then you can do it. And not everyone likes placing 100,000 blocks. Some people can't do it. Your brain just goes to mush. I can attest after placing, like, how much light blue stained glass did I have to place? 46,000. I didn't even place that much. I was like at the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna place all the blocks myself in survival. That kind of wore off after placing my 30,000th block of light blue stained glass. That feeling of integrity went away. They're not boring when I commented. Then I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't keeping up with that. You see, I get tunneled. I warned you. I tunnel. I don't notice things. And that's not my fault. I blame society for that. And if you're like, how's that related? And that sounds so vague, it totally is. So many people blame society because it the phrase itself makes no sense, but it sounds so relevant to the times. I forgot string to help hold up the gravity blocks. I blame society. Oh, thank you, BB. I love my streams too. Except that part. Except the parts where I'm speaking during it. And then I have to listen back. I've watched my own videos. Time lapses without words. I cannot bear to watch my own stream. My voice, to me, it's just unbearable. I can't stand the sound of my own voice. And I think a lot of people, if not everyone, feels that way. I mean, you'd kind of have. There might be a few people who like the sound of their own voice, but you have to have, like, I don't know, Green voice or Monica in Touched by an Angel, Scarlett Johansson, some just God tier voice where it's like, who couldn't like it, even the person themselves. I can't. I don't like the sound of my own voice. I'm surprised the stream isn't just filled with laughter of people saying, what kind of voice is that? I sometimes can't believe how my own voice sounds when I hear it back. Played it myself. It's better. It's more bearable. But that's all. just a tiny bit better. Do any of you else feel that way about your voice? You hear your voice and it sounds so weird when you listen to your own voice? Or is that just me? Oh no, Brock is doing that. Um, yeah, you also have a hard time with your listening to your own voice played back at you. I mean, it's okay when I'm streaming right now, but when I have to listen to it, like, I can't even edit this because I don't want to hear hours of me talking. Yeah. And it's not even when you're speaking, it's when you have to hear it back played back at you. That's the worst. The pancake cape. I don't know. Um, oh, I'm wearing a cape. It's not a pancake. Kind of looks like French fries. Looks like. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I heard something like that where your voice actually is different due to the direction you hear it from, since you hear it, you hear it through different passages. It's a filter. I once met someone with the same voice as me, and it was in a 7-Eleven. I was just buying a Slurpee and one of those hot dogs. It's actually pretty good. Um, and the cashier was talking about how that was, I was getting their favorite flavor of Slurpee. And then I say it back, and we both just stare at each other because we have the exact same voice. Like, we look nothing alike, but our voices are exactly the same. It was the weirdest thing. So I've never met someone who looks exactly like me, like, kind of the Miscos, but I've met someone who stole my voice. It's not the other way around. I didn't steal their voice. They stole my voice. And we don't really know what to say. We don't say anything because what do you say in that situation? Hey, nice voice. That is mine. It wasn't even a 7-Eleven near me. It was on the road, so I never met that person again. But I imagine they're living their best life. Uh, yes, my hair is blue in real life, and I have actual cat ears. I don't even mean prosthetics or artificial. They are literal cat ears. I am pixelated in real life. My Minecraft skin is a perfect representation of what I look like. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Just Caboodle. Lifesteal player. I think Lifesteal is so popular because watching hardcore streamers is too much for some people. One wrong move and then can you move, Dakota? Thank you. And then you die. Lifesteal is kind of an in-between. Not only do you not die immediately if you're killed, you're rewarded if you kill somebody else. I think that's why the Life series that Green made caught on as well. It's a in-between for of normal and hardcore. I don't know who Just Caboodle is. Uh, I don't follow Lifesteal. I kind of know of Clown Pierce who plays on Lifesteal SMPs. When people want to brag about having someone on their PvP related stream. It used to be Technoblade. Now it's Clown Pierce. I see him on a lot of thumbnails. And I've watched a few of his things because just like Clown Pierce, he has something that not everyone immediately knew about Technoblade. Technoblade is funny to the point where I think he's actually more humorous than he is good at PvP. God tier's level of funny. Clown Pierce is also funny. It's kind of fun watching good PvPers, but they can't crack a joke. But it's really good when you have the PvPers who are good enough to talk while they PvP and win, and also be funny. And even if he wasn't good at PvP, who wouldn't be scared of an actual killer clown in Minecraft? Or anywhere. Tekabo played Never Does Die. He has been resurrected in my Minecraft recommended feed. Crazy. It used to recommend the main ones. Now it's getting into the ones where he's like a kid and there's Skyblock. I think it's gonna go through every single one of his videos. Okay, that's pretty good. You know, one time there was this, I did build battle in Hypixel and the theme was bicycle. And you vote based on how good each person's bicycle is and you want to be objective and fair. And I'm like, I have no idea how to build a bike in this speed build battle. So I just built Technoblade and I got like 5 legendaries and won it, even though the category was bike. And I built Technoblade and he wasn't even riding a bike. It was literally just Technoblade. It's like, well, now I know how to win every build battle if I want to. Okay, I think we're done with the hot chocolates. And Brock is doing the lovely strawberries. Every time an organic, like a person, happened in build battle, after that, I put on a Technoblade crown and I got first or second place every time. It's like Technoblade. He's He's more powerful now than he was when he was actually making videos. Okay, so, oh my gosh, Brock, you are amazing. You finished all of the cake at the top. Okay, we finished that. That, that. I think literally, I'm not going to put those there right now. I'm still not sold on those flowers, although I might. Feel like they'd be better for the interior. I'm going to put, oh my gosh, the rendered. Ah, there is no back. I see no back. None at all. I mean, I see all of the back. That's what I mean. There's no rendering issues at all. Castle Island. Render, darn you, render. It's, if you're wondering what all this weird orange is, it's because the blocks rotated the wrong way. But I don't, yeah, it's just out of render distance. I don't really mind that. Those all used to be placing downwards in the same orientation, but they're trees. Do you really want perfect orientation and direction with trees? There's either two things I can do during this stream. Help complete the strawberries, or follow Brock around extremely unhelpfully, staring at her as she makes my own castle. Doc, I'm totally not doing a close pan up of your face and your hand movements as you place the blocks that I should be placing. Here we observe a wild Brock in her natural habitat. Some organisms are content to blend into their environment, but Brock is a builder. Like beavers with their dams, or gorillas with logs full of booze, Brock prefers to build her own habitat, to construct, to create. Look how she places those blocks. She is a natural block builder, a phenomenon of nature. She's like one of those nature documentaries where they photograph a single flower and then they speed it up so that the flower grows over the seasons. In fact, she's going to be exactly like that in the time lapse, cinematic time lapse. That would be funny if I don't even follow myself around. I just follow, make the time lapse of Brock building. Welcome to Brock's YouTube channel. Yes, she is in her natural habitat while she builds. And now, sadly, unfortunately, I'm gonna do a tiny bit of the tiny bit of the work on the castle. We're gonna go, Dakota. It has been fun having you around. It's fun having all you guys around. It's more fun talking and chatting than just placing blocks in total silence. So I thought it'd be fun for you guys to watch, but it's also turned out to be fun for me because these are my first episodes of live streaming. So I thought no one would really watch, but it turns out people have. It's how I reached 100 subscribers. Which means right now, if you really want to troll me, you can unsubscribe and put me below 100. How many do I have right now? Let's see. Oh, 102. It'll have to be a coordinated effort, guys, if you want to do that. What was I doing? Well, you've seen it live, actual brain fart on stream. If you think I was standing there thinking deep thoughts, I wasn't. My mind literally just went blank and I forgot what I was doing. Uh, I need any, I don't even know what I need. Um, That. If you get me to 1 million subs, I can actually do this all the time rather than just maybe I do, maybe I don't. You're doing too well. Stop! I can't even do a single strawberry. Slow down. Chill. Thank God. I mean, I knew there'd still be some left for me. I'm doing most of the strawberries. Yep. Stay away. Stay away. I need to do something. It was fun, Dakota. It was a lot of fun. No, no, I was just kidding. Oh my gosh, how unsporting would that be? I make you quit after you do 80 billion strawberries so I can say I finished it. No, no, carry on. And I appreciate the help endlessly. Uh, how did I make this so hard? I could have just done it all. I could have just done it all red wool or all red concrete. Oops. I mean, I knew that was there. I knew that. Uh, I am literally taking actual flight damage from trying to make my builds. No. I mean, I meant to do that too. How did she do so many? I can't even do one. She's literally. I was gonna joke about her finishing all three before I finished one, but that might literally actually be a reality. Oh, that'd be so funny. Yeah, I got this string right there. There we go. I got one done. Yes. How are you done with? I mean, I'm just as good at making these. I'm the master. I, I meant to. I meant to put that there. I was just giving Brock a handicap by placing the incorrect block. No, I mean, I meant no. Oh, this is the worst. That's something else I may edit out. My howls of frustration. Yes. Yes. Wait, no, you're not forgetting my face. I didn't even notice. No, I don't believe that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to do those. I don't want to do those flowers. I think, okay, let's go see. Um, options. Oh, there is one more thing we need to do, and that is the waterfalls down down here on one on each side. Mm. Yeah, we just need to. How about you do it on one side and I do it on the other? Uh, Almost forgot about that. No, 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 no. I have light loose and gas. I do. I do. Okay, I'm gonna make some light blue stained glass. I'm gonna make please have but I don't have enough. That won't be enough. Yeah, stained glass. Oh, I mean, that's what I meant. Man, I'm so used to saying light blue stained glass after placing 50,000 blocks of it. I literally said it, but I'm actually making it. I'm putting it in there. This shulker right here, over here. Turn this away. Oh wait, you still need to do red stuff. But if you turn and look right here, I say that like you're not listening, but I know there's like a minute long delay between my streams, so you literally only got those words now. So if people are like, why isn't she listening to me? It's because I'm a dunderhead and I forgot about the delay. Blue stained glass. Yeah, yeah, you do it on the other side. I'm gonna do it on this side, and you go to the other side and do. Oh wait, yeah, that's Carm. Hi, Carm. Blue concrete. Oh yeah, it also uses. You know what? Let's start with the lowest. The lowest. Are there any others on this level? Okay, no. Um. Oh my gosh, my inventory. Very well. Yeah, I think it goes like this, right? Kind of like this. The problem with blue things is that the missing the missing shade outlines it in blue. That was a nightmare for the light blue stained glass because the holograms looked so much like the missing ones. Sure, there was a way to set it so it was a different color for the missing ones, but I couldn't be bothered. And we are so close. I said I'd finish the castle by the end of the stream, but I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure. Maybe real life stuff would come over. Maybe my brain would just go numb and I wouldn't be able to place any more blocks, but it looks like we're gonna do it. Um, you just see blue concrete right now, but I'll show a full panorama once we finish. I'm getting so used to people popping totems here to jump scare me, it no longer will work. I mean, jump scaring me will probably work, but now literally the totems are just ambient sounds to me. Ugh. Amethysts are beautiful, and they have the most beautiful sound. I'm not gonna lie, when I was making the trees, I was just like, I'm gonna choose just the prettiest block I can think of. And haha, free stuff. I mean, I'm just kidding. If you're wondering why I'm not picking any of his stuff up, actually, um, it's because my inventory is full. Missed opportunity there. Wait, you're already finished. Oh, did I miss any? I did. There we go. Mm, putting that there because, oh, does that look good? Yeah, I feel like it. So, let's see. What else is there anything else that's missing? Oh my gosh. It took me half a year in creative to design this. If you're wondering if it's an original design, it absolutely is. And that's about how long it took. Not just to build this, but to think it up and the things I was going to do. Wait, is there a missing part here? Am I missing something? Oh my gosh, yes, I am. Oh no. No, 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 no. Um, okay, yeah. Just gonna put this. I knew I should look before I fanned out. Okay. This is a totally vanilla command / crawl. Yep. I need brown concrete as well. Yep, I'm only using vanilla commands and acquiring the blocks in vanilla ways. It's not like I'm buying them cheap at the spawn vendor. But one thing I will say is it took a very long time to smelt. You can only get quartz blocks at the spawn vendor. You can't get smooth quartz. You can only get sand at the spawn vendor. You can't get glass. And like an idiot, instead of just smelting it and then going AFK and doing something, I just stood staring at the my super smelter. Even though it's a big super smelter, we're talking 200,000 blocks, and a good chunk of those are things that need to be smelted. There isn't. What? Oh no. There is? Don't say that. Hmm. That is. Oh, schematics. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of rendering in. Does this one have it? It's not. That also does not. Which ones have I already tried? Candy Castle, Draft, Load Schematic. Well, You guys might get a little peek into my creative world. Um, let's see. Handhelds. Man, a lot of earlier designs on this one. Okay, here it is right here. Pointing inward. Oh yeah, if you guys want to see, are you still able to see the stream? I had a lot. Here was my drafting process. Do you know there's something called chocolate snails in like Hungary, popular dessert? Well, that has a snail. I wasn't kidding when I said I spent half a year designing this. There were so many ideas I used that I scrapped so many different configurations. Like it used to be pumpkin pie, but it didn't really get the point across. Caramel pie, ho-hos. I'd still use a lot of this on the interior. We'll see. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Let's mm, area selector. Move to player. We're just gonna stand maybe by the muffin and then selector origin there. Blue ice cream cone. I hope my stream hasn't cut out. Is it still going? I don't know if switching Minecraft worlds ends ends a stream. I don't think so, as long as I stay in Minecraft, right? And hey, Smart Mining. I'm just finishing my candy castle. Okay, that's great. Thanks, guys. I don't know how that just got excluded. Things happen. Building a castle isn't a perfectly linear process, I guess. That's a fancy way to say I done goofed up. I think, yeah, I need to rotate this. Mm, yeah, need an arrow. It's usually a stick that you use for light matica, but I use those. I switched it so it's a claimed stick. Can someone bring me an arrow? I think I have to move this one back. Please, Rock, be better than me. Have it. Yeah, I think I need to move this one back. And I need, oh, blue ice, a nightmare of chisel bookshelves too. Thank you. And I say nightmare because you have to place them in the correct orientation. Let's see. See earlier iterations. It's all red because I think I used oak planks, but then I found stripped oak planks to look moister for muffins. I like moist muffins. I don't like dry muffins. But yeah, it has the correct correct orientation. Maybe? Does it go? Does it go one down? That's correct. Okay. Yeah, if you're wondering how do I pull these ideas so easily from my mind, I don't. Half a year, not even to build this. That actually didn't take too long. Half a year just to come up with the ideas and sign and design it. Which is why people don't make their own castles because they don't have what I have, which is absolute trauma from my low carb, sugarless diet that's been going on for about as long as I've been making this castle. If you want to build something that you love, deprive yourself of it in real life, and trust me, it will come to you in both your dreams and your nightmares. Maybe. Mm. You know what Minecraft lacks? Shades of blue and purple. But blue is especially relevant. It's like I was trying to make jeans colored and I realized there's not really any blue like that. There's kind of a light blue, blue green, cyan and stuff. Or mega blue, just the standard extremely bright blue. I was always saying I wish there was a complete gradient of white blocks and every in between from the very bright ones to the darker ones. And then they come out with pale wood. It's not on either end of the spectrum in terms of like this extreme. It's right in the middle. It fills kind of a gap between diorite and mushroom block or white concrete powder, something that just wasn't there in between. It fills it in perfectly. I feel like the white gradient is complete, but it probably take like 10 more blue blocks to complete every shade of blue. We could definitely use some more blue blocks. And I think a lot of builders would agree. Speaking of which, can you bring one piece of oh whoops. Uh blue ow. Again. Smack. One piece of blue terracotta, which looks exactly like the shade of purple. I have no idea why they call it blue. I'm not even sure if it's one that is just gonna be hidden. Okay. Gotcha. Wait, what direction should this be facing? Thank you. I need to. I think I left my axe in here. Free inventory space, but now I need it. No, I left my axe in here. Yeah, you don't. Okay, it's looking. Uh, like the incorrect orientation, but you know what? As long as they're not showing the bookshelf side, I'm chuffed to, you know, what is that? I'm not chuffed to the thingy-majigger he says with the stuff. Too pinkish. Um, pale wood is kind of, it's not a universal shade of white, but it can get the job done. It's hard to get past the fact that it comes from a creepy, kind of unsettling biome. But if you use it right, then never mind. This is a bad example. This is kind of a creepy, unsettling build. uh, one day I'll eventually unlock being able to use it as a versatile white block. Because that build was not that day. I mean, I don't really need them to face the right way. I just need to make sure the bookshelf, the book sides are out of sight. And blue ice is such a beautiful block. For all of you saying it's too hard to acquire, it's at the spawn vendor now. Yay! And if you think that still makes it too hard to acquire, then what the heck is wrong with you? Oh my gosh, it's such a pain grinding blue ice. I think I've been trying to use pale wood to make it just kind of a white block and not a creepy white block. I used it somewhere on this build. I know. My tips for how to grind blue ice on here are now moot. But how I was doing it before was I was going to ice biomes, and you know how those glaciers are kind of hard to hop down, ice is sliding off? You put an advanced hopper right in the middle of the glacier with a maxed out suction radius. And then as you're mining and it's slipping off, the advanced hopper will pick it up, put it in the chest you have it attached to, which is now an irrelevant tip since it's sold at the spawn vendor. But that's what I did before the spawn vendor got it. You guys are just sitting and watching me. You know what? If you guys want to do anything to this build, then feel free to, by the way. And I'm sorry, I'm not saying that to everyone on stream. I am saying it to Brock and Rayhawk. It's just wait a sec. Oh yeah, I had to remake this claim trust Carm Swift. If you're wondering why I'm trusting Carm Swift, it's because for some reason that I totally forget, he has a home here in a giant blueberry. Seems like a good idea at the time. We'll go with it. Um, Hello, welcome back, Dakota. Now that I notice you guys sitting there, I can't unnotice you. Okay, almost done. By the way, I got the idea for this orientation of ice cream cone from Zombie Cleo. She once made this super massive, like 10 times bigger than this one, ice cream cone. Um, as a home or something like that. It's very tasty, so I was like, let's do it. Oh my goodness. I think that should do it. Okay. We're going to the islands. Woo! We did it, guys. The exterior is complete. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Thank you, you guys. You know, I'll put in a plug. Like and don't unsubscribe. Wait, is that how it goes? I'm not quite sure. Close enough. Yes, you can. You can. Thank you so much for your help, Brock. And thank you to all you guys hanging out with me and just making it more fun, chilling with me in the background. Giving me a heart attack by jump scaring me. Yeah, thanks a lot, Semi Survival Craft player base. That makes me so happy. Uh, oh, okay. I gotta ask now that I'm done with. What's your favorite part of it? I'm not gonna lie. I like the pink cake, even though I'm not much of a. I like pies more than cakes, but I like how cakes look so much better when they're all done up and fancy. Cupcakes. Those are muffins, and I don't think you have to reach too far to guess who I'm going to invite to make a build there. Yeah, those lemonades, I was running out of ideas and I realized I can do drinks, sweet drinks. It doesn't just have to be sweet food. And then I had too many ideas. There are so many gorgeous drinks that not only taste delicious, but just, look delicious. And look, I used ice as actual ice cube. Yeah, the tops of the Neapolitan cake. And don't worry, it's trap free. People do not appear in midair, excepting teleports. Well, I have to do one thing before I do that. Um, and I have to show you Carm's favorite part, which is this. One of the blueberries became is oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know what? These are these are going into one of my mystery boxes. I'm actually selling those regularly when a new shop opens. Yeah, do you want to see them? I'm not going to open them up, but Bad Box, Sebastian Box, Journey Box, uh, one Beetroot Mystery Box. That will be a shulker of diamond blocks. Spoilers, it is literally just a beetroot in there. Just like the mystery box says, it will be called one mystery root beat box, and it will only have it in there. I will remember you did that, Dakota. And I will constantly spam you, PMing you for more handouts. You will never be rid of. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I mean, yeah, well, I enjoyed your company, so I think we both got something out of it. Yeah. In terms of thinking which blocks to choose, the one I'm most proud of is this. I wanted to get fizzy soda, and orange concrete looked too bland. I did shroom lights with a layer of honey. But I also liked this idea. Kiwis, I did skulk over green blocks. Resin looks great for that. Pretty much all of this, I think I did pretty good. I Most of the things have very unchanging colors, but this one had a really detailed gradient from red nether brick going up. A lot of candy castles I see in like art just use gingerbread, and I did use some, but honestly, whose favorite candy is gingerbread? I used a little up here. Um, but I didn't want to lean on it too heavily. The same way I didn't want to lean too heavily on pink frosting. Chocolate Island. I'm probably gonna make some. I just made this off camera in a few minutes. Probably gonna make chocolate dripping down. Mm. And I'm gonna start using heads on this server like this. There's a lot of candy, sweet related heads. You did watch me from start to finish. You got to watch me where I placed that much light blue stained glass down there. Uh, I do. I do want your head. And if you give me your head, I will put you in the castle. I want everyone's head. You don't have to give it to me right now, but oh, it might be sus. You might go into a nice, beautiful room and look great, or you might go into the dungeon. It's as sus as you can get. Mega sus. Mega build size sus. If you give me the head, it's like entering the lottery. You might get a great room, or you might be strung up by your ankles. It's a castle. It's a castle. Lots of parts to a castle. But anyone who gives me their head will be going into this castle somewhere. Anyway, I could go on, but we did it. And I'm going to end the stream here. Oh, wait. Well, I knew you guys were here. You know what? Let's do Dakota too. Let's pretend it's Dakota who made this castle. Everyone just gather around Dakota and look at Dakota. Thank you, Dakota, for making this castle. Your mega build is absolutely magnificent. I loved your live streams. Uh, like and subscribe to Dakota Dev, and you have a very nice day.